Hey, what's going on, guys, and happy Saturday. So, today I want to talk about the importance of being strong. Being strong ain't easy, not for nobody. Even for me, right? So, how do you know if you're strong? Well, you got to face your weaknesses, right? And sometimes your weaknesses is going to reveal some things that you really don't like. You're going to realize that the people that you don't really need around you as much because they might not be good for you, right? They might not be bad people, they might be pretty good people, but they might not be good for you. And so, how do you know if these people are a weakness for you? They're a weakness because you aren't becoming stronger. If anything, you're becoming more vulnerable, right? And is being vulnerable bad? No, it's not. It's not a bad thing at all. Most people, if not all people, are vulnerable, right? We live in a world where, even with social media, even right now in this moment, right? I'm being vulnerable with you guys. Do I want to be? No. But I know that this is helping me and helping someone out there somewhere in this world, right? And so that's why I do it. And not only that, but it helps me to face the reality of my own weaknesses. And being weak doesn't mean that something's wrong with you. It doesn't mean that you just, you're worthless. What it means is that you realize that you have some things to work on. And the only person who can face those things is you, right? There's no one in this world that's going to help make things easier for you but you. I wish I could tell you otherwise, right? Obviously, you guys can see that I'm in the gym because this is where I belong, right? And it's not because of me being overweight or me going through this journey. It's really because this is the only place where it's kind of my therapy, right? Because you need to face yourself, right? We always we want to blame people in our lives. Everybody does. They blame people forever. Oh, it's your fault. No, you know who else's fault it is? It's God's fault. No. No, just face you, right? Face yourself, because the truth is that, no one is to blame for the lessons you need to learn. I'm going to say that one more time. No one is to blame for the lessons that you need to learn, right? And so sometimes we say to ourselves, man, you know what? I wish that, I didn't have to go through this. But we all do, right? Even I, right now, my lesson in me going through this journey, this weight loss journey, is facing that I am there for a lot of people. And despite that, I'm also realizing that it's important that I take care of myself first, right? Take care of yourself first. Again, it ain't easy. Because sometimes you want to give up. Sometimes you want to give in. Sometimes dealing with other people's problems make you feel like you're important, that you matter. But in reality, you're just running away from you, right? And I realize that. I've been running away from myself for years. Running away from my feelings, my depression, my anxiety, the things that I go through on a day-to-day basis. As a man, and not only that, but just growing up in life, just evolving as a person. So, that's the reality. And so sometimes you have to take accountability for you. Don't blame nobody else. Don't blame nobody else, because the truth is that the only person whose fault it is yours, right? we want to blame God, but truthfully, God gave us a blessing to have life today. Every day. Tomorrow too, hopefully, right? And so you want to be grateful for that. And even if you don't believe in God and you believe in the universe, you believe in something bigger than you, understand that there's a reason why you're here. And the reason you're here is not to be mad that you're here. The reason you're here is so that other people can be inspired, can be uplifted, can be motivated, that you can actually help them in some way, shape, or form to change their life. But if you don't allow that opportunity to happen, you're always going to question yourself. And so that's why I do this for you guys. This is why I post up every day. This is why I'm in this gym, so I can face my weaknesses. So I'm not walking around blaming anybody else, not blaming God, not blaming nobody else. I am taking accountability for myself. And so I hope you guys do the same. All right? I hope this is helpful. Again, embrace your strength. It's not a weakness. You know, being vulnerable is not a weakness. Being open is not a weakness. It just makes you human. And so I'm just being human with other humans in this moment, okay? Again, I love you guys. I hope this is helpful, and I will see you on the next episode. Peace.